Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be celebrating Trinity Stamps' latest release with a video hop, and there is also an Instagram hop going on to celebrate this amazing release. And I will have the links down below to the next participant in this video hop and I will also be linking to the products that I used in this video. And the beautiful new stamp set that I used here, I will not even try to pronounce it because I know I will butcher it a million times over, so I will just leave it with a beautiful stamp set with this summery Christmas vibe. I really enjoyed this one because it was quite different and I can use all of my pastel colors to color it in, so I just thought it was going to work out great for me. So all of the links will be down below, as I said, and also the link to the next person in this video hop. If you leave comments along the way, you have a chance to win some amazing prizes for Trinity's website, and then you could also, with those gift cards, purchase some of the new release maybe, so that would be fun. Plus you will get a ton of inspiration if you hop along. So I started out by coloring in my little Santa, and I used a combination of Ola markers and my Copic markers. I have quite a lot of both in my stash. I love using alcohol markers for coloring in, and the paper I use is Nina. That is just my go-to when it comes to coloring in images like this. You could of course use whatever medium you like, but make sure that you have compatible inks and markers and paper when you do so. I find that when you have found your sort of go-to combination, just stick with it and you can sort of get better and better in creating. And you can see here I totally messed up. My red bled into my white Santa hat, and you can see I pulled out my white gel pen from my stash and I just went over all of the images where I have some bleed through, and I also did some highlighting with it. And when I'm doing highlighting, I don't feel that I have to pay attention to the light source or whatever. I'm just coloring as I like, and if you are good at coloring you will probably think that I did a pretty bad job. But for me, it's just, this is not my best part of card making, to color in all of these images. For me, it is to see the card come together. So this is something I just do because it can be nice sometimes to color in, but I'm not good at it. So that is what I'm trying to say. So don't be intimidated for images like this if you are like me, not good at coloring. Just go with it and have fun and sort of make the best of it. And yeah, usually it ends up pretty good anyway, or I think it ends up good enough anyway. Sorry about my rambling here. I also created a background for my scene, and you can see I pulled out Trinity's blending brushes. I just love those soft brushes. They are covering a lot of a lot of this card front at the same time, so that is nice. I don't have to work as hard to get a good coverage, that is what I'm trying to say. And I went with this beachy vibe, so I used pink and yellow, and then I will also use some brown down below in a second here, just to tone the yellow down a little bit and make it more look like sand. So you can see I'm going over it quite a couple of times, and you can see it looks quite splotchy. It's okay, I'm no pro at doing this as well. You could go very light-handed and you will probably get a less splotchy sort of impression than I got, but I will end up covering a lot of this, and in the end I don't think you will think it's too bad. So when I was done with that, I let it sort of dry for a second before I went on to cut it down to be the perfect size. And when I let that dry, I stamped out a couple of images, so I had some sentiments ready to go. And it's Warm Holiday Wishes, I believe it says, and I just covered it in white embossing powder from Hero Arts. Heat set it off camera and cut it out with the coordinating dies, and then I cut my panel down. You will see in a second how it looks when it had all dry, and I could just put it on top. And I also did some white splatters on top. I just thought it looked a little bit better with that, and I did that off camera as well. And you can see we have our little Santa here in the middle, and then we will have our sentiment. I fiddled around a ton with the sentiment because I didn't know if I wanted it at the top or the bottom, and that is just my way just to feel it where it goes the best. So I will end up like moving it until I find that perfect spot for it. And when I find it, I will just press it down. So in the top here, I thought it looked a little bit too empty and maybe not that festive. So I went ahead and used a new die from the emergency card essential die set, and this is the number 1. It is also a number 2. If you haven't seen it yet, it's this really cool idea that Sarah in our design team created together with Trinity to like go ahead with her idea of those emergency cards that she has been creating on her YouTube channel for quite some time. So go check out that if you haven't seen that. And I just thought these stars were perfect for my scene here. So I just scattered them around. And then I had the 2 other images that I colored in, and I didn't want to waste them, and I didn't want to create another card with them. So I decided to create my own tag. So I cut with those dies out a tag, and it's like an art, right? I think you can call it that. I will have it linked down below. I just didn't have the name in front of me when I recorded this, and I thought it looked a little bit too flat, so I went in and did some coloring to the bottom. And the cool thing was that my splatters actually changed color from white to pink. So I had to go in once more with some new white splatters down below. But I think that looked pretty cool. And then I used my like crocodile here and just punched a hole. And then I had my Santa. If you have tag dies, you can totally use it. I just wanted to use whatever I had nearest to me, and I had this die set here, and I thought it was easy enough to create my own tag. And that is also a way to stretch your supplies, I think, just to take like nested dies like this and create your own tags. And they are perfect for your holiday packaging, so keep those. I think when you create a holiday card, you should also create a tag to go with it, because it's always nice to have those tags at hand when it comes to Christmas time. So I cut my sentiment as well, just to make it fit a little bit better. And then I took some twine and some ribbon from my stash and just tied it. And I will also cut it down a little bit here in a second. And when I was finished with that, I took some glossy accent. I hope I filmed that. Yeah, I did. And you can see I just went over the ornaments and some parts of the Santa as well, his glasses. So cute, right? So easy and so cute. And the coconuts as well, get some glossy accent. And then I will leave it to dry. And I will share a close-up here in a second how everything looks when it's all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration on how you can create with a new holiday release from Trinity. As I said previously, will have links down below for you. And I also want to take a second just to thank you so much for supporting my channel and stopping by today and leaving comments along this hop. It means a lot to us all. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye!